Many people live their lives with an invisible barrier holding them back. It's not lack of skill, opportunity, or luck. It's a mindset. The scarcity mindset convinces you there's never enough. Not enough time, money, resources, or success. This fear-driven thinking makes you hoard, compete, and settle. But here's the truth. The world is abundant and opportunities exist. You just need to shift your perspective. Today, we'll break down the scarcity mindset and show how to unlock freedom, growth, and abundance in life. The scarcity mindset makes you believe you're always one step behind. You chase trends, opportunities, or people, fearing you might lose something if you pause. This constant rush creates anxiety, stress, and indecision. When you stop and realize that missing one opportunity doesn't define your life, you start making calmer, smarter choices. Abundance comes not from chasing everything, but from valuing what truly matters. Scarcity thrives on comparison. You measure yourself against someone else's achievements, possessions, or lifestyle. Social media intensifies this feeling, making it seem like everyone else has more and you have less. This constant comparison fuels insecurity and dissatisfaction. The antidote is focusing on your journey, celebrating your wins, and understanding that growth isn't a race, it's personal progress. When you believe resources are limited, you cling to them tightly. You avoid taking risks, investing in yourself, or sharing knowledge because there's not enough. But in reality, generosity and calculated risks expand your resources. Time, energy, and money grow when you invest wisely and don't let fear dictate every decision. Scarcity makes failure feel catastrophic. You overthink every step, afraid that one mistake will leave you with nothing. This fear paralyzes progress and keeps you in the same spot. Failure isn't a loss, it's information, feedback, and a stepping stone. When you reframe failure as a learning tool, fear loses its grip and abundance becomes possible. The scarcity mindset paints the world as a zero-sum game. Someone else's success diminishes yours. This leads to jealousy, resentment, and missed opportunities for collaboration. In reality, success is not finite. Helping others, networking, and learning from their wins often accelerates your own growth. Collaboration is a path to abundance. Scarcity grows through the stories you repeat in your mind. I can't afford it. I'm not capable. I'll never get that chance. These beliefs act like invisible chains, shaping your behavior and decisions. Challenge these thoughts. Question whether they're true and replace them with empowering alternatives. Your mindset dictates your possibilities. Believing resources are limited keeps you in familiar territory. You avoid taking risks, pursuing big goals, or exploring new opportunities. Safety feels like abundance, but it's actually stagnation. The moment you step outside your comfort zone, the world expands, opportunities multiply, and your mindset begins to shift from scarcity to possibility. Scarcity seeks instant results. You want quick wins, immediate validation, and fast security. But long-term abundance requires patience, planning, and investment. Learning to delay gratification, whether in money, effort, or relationships, builds resilience, discipline, and sustainable growth. The future is abundant for those who prepare today. A scarcity mindset ignores the present. You constantly focus on what's missing instead of what exists. Gratitude rewires your perspective. When you acknowledge your resources, skills, and achievements, your brain stops seeing life as limited and begins noticing opportunities you once overlooked.
Fear of not having enough anchors you to worry, doubt, and indecision. You may pass on opportunities, avoid challenges, or settle for less. Emotional awareness and mindfulness help you recognize when fear is dictating your choices. By separating emotion from logic, you reclaim control over your actions. Scarcity narrows your focus. You may fixate on what you lack, and miss the abundance that already surrounds you. Broadening your perspective and actively looking for possibilities allows you to see doors that fear had previously hidden from view. Shifting from scarcity to abundance isn't magic, it's consistent practice. Start by celebrating small wins, sharing knowledge, and believing in possibilities. Abundance thinking doesn't mean you ignore reality. It means you approach challenges with optimism, resourcefulness, and creativity, knowing that life offers far more than your fears suggest. Mindset is contagious. Scarcity thrives in environments filled with doubt, negativity, and fear. Growth-minded, abundant thinkers inspire action, share opportunities, and challenge limiting beliefs. Curate your circle intentionally. Your environment either reinforces scarcity or nurtures abundance. Daily decisions rooted in abundance, investing time, building skills, helping others, accumulate and grow exponentially. Scarcity focuses on survival. Abundance focuses on growth. The more you practice abundance in small ways, the bigger the outcomes become. Momentum replaces fear, and progress becomes inevitable. Scarcity keeps you small, reactive, and fearful. Abundance frees you to act, dream, and create. When you internalize abundance, your choices are guided by vision, not fear. Your mindset becomes the lever that shifts not only what you achieve, but who you become. Life becomes less about competing for crumbs and more about creating a table where everyone has a seat. Scarcity doesn't just affect you, it spreads to everyone around you. When you hoard resources, doubt opportunities, or act out of fear, it influences your family, friends, and colleagues. Conversations become tense, trust erodes, and collaboration suffers. Recognizing this ripple effect is critical. By shifting to an abundance mindset, you don't just change your own life, you create a positive environment where others feel safe to grow, share, and thrive. The mindset you embody shapes the culture around you. True abundance begins with the internal resources you cultivate: knowledge, skills, resilience, and emotional intelligence. Scarcity makes you fixate on what you don't have, while abundance urges you to develop what you do. Every skill you learn, every habit you build, and every mindset shift you practice compounds over time. These internal resources create freedom, reduce fear, and empower you to take bold steps. When your inner wealth grows, external limitations lose their power over you. The scarcity mindset is powerful because it hides in plain sight, whispering that there's never enough. But once you recognize it, you can step out of its grip. Every time you choose gratitude over comparison, action over hesitation, and collaboration over competition, you weaken fear's hold. Abundance isn't about ignoring challenges or pretending resources are limitless. It's about seeing possibilities where others see limits and trusting that your efforts create growth, not depletion. The moment you embrace this mindset, fear loses control, opportunities multiply, and life begins to feel expansive. Remember, freedom and growth start with your thoughts. Reclaim your choices, shift your perspective, and live from a place of abundance, not scarcity.